unbelievable endurance and sheer determination. These are the qualities that have just redefined the limits of what's possible for ultrarunners, especially women, on one of the world's toughest trails. Imagine spending over 2 months powering yourself through rugged wilderness, racing the clock and history itself. But here's where it gets controversial. Could you survive this journey without anyone to lean on except yourself? Sarah Baker, a trailblazer from Roan Mountain, Tennessee, has just shattered the women's self-supported speed record, also known as the fastest known time, or FKT, on the iconic Appalachian Trail. Her awe-inspiring trek spanned 3,524 kilometers, roughly 2,190 miles, winding all the way from Georgia to Maine. After 74 days, 4 hours, and 42 minutes of hiking, running, and battling the elements, Baker triumphantly finished her odyssey at Maine's renowned Baxter State Park on July 28. She didn't just beat the old record, she crushed it. For context, the previous women's self-supported record, claimed by Elizabeth Thomas back in 2011, stood at a formidable 80 days, 13 hours, and 11 minutes for the same south to north route. And this is the part most people miss. The journey itself was filled with hardship. Baker confessed in a candid interview that she faced scorching heat, freezing cold, and, perhaps most painfully, periods of near starvation. Try to picture moving 50 kilometers a day, that's over 30 miles, for weeks on end, only to be struck down by illness. Just 3 weeks in, Baker suspects she caught norovirus, a nasty stomach virus. Lacking support and turned away from hostels due to her sickness, she had no choice but to stealth camp, essentially hiding out in the wild to rest and recover, all while the clock kept ticking. A key challenge with self-supported records lies in the rules themselves. No crew, no friends bringing you meals or extra gear. Baker's only lifeline was a time-honored strategy among long-distance hikers, mailing food parcels to tiny trail towns and retrieving them along the way. Sounds clever, but here's the hidden frustration. Each resupply often means hiking extra distance, off-trail, then doubling back to continue. Every step and every detour counts. The Appalachian Trail is notorious for its relentless difficulty. To put it in perspective, hikers collectively face over 140,000 meters of elevation gain and drop during the full journey, the equivalent of climbing up and down Mount Everest about 16 times. Can you imagine maintaining both physical momentum and mental grit with that looming over you? All FKT attempts on trails like this are measured in strict categories. Supported, you've got outside help, similar to a NASCAR pit crew. Self-supported, you fend for yourself using only public amenities, stores, mail drops, and perhaps kindness from strangers. Or unsupported, a total survival feat, carrying everything you need from start to finish with zero outside assistance. Each approach sparks debates about fairness and what really counts as self-supported. Are mail drops too much help, or is that just smart planning? On July 28th, Sarah Baker touched the trail's northern end with a new record and enough stories to last a lifetime. But here's a question that might stir up divergent opinions. Are self-supported FKTs, reliant on public resources and careful logistics, truly as daunting as unsupported feats? Or does smart planning blur the line? And more broadly, how should we define genuine self-reliance and perseverance in a world where adventure, technology, and logistics often intersect? Share your thoughts. Where do you stand on the spectrum? Do you think Sarah's method honors or stretches the spirit of self-supported records? Join the debate in the comments below.